All right, welcome to the very first game of the Rocky Mountain Football League. Again, I'm using my Football Time book. This is the latest special edition. A few weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, I don't know how long it's been, I created the Rocky Mountain Football League in a video. That video is currently my channel subscriber channel trailer because I knew I was going to start this career in my Football Time. We have the schedule done. We have all the teams made. The owners have agreed. It was the I-25 Rocky Mountain Football League. Didn't know quite what it was going to be, and solidified as a Rocky Mountain Football League. Fictional, obviously, teams, although real life cities on the I-25 corridor up the Rocky Mountain region from Albuquerque, New Mexico, all the way up through to Canada. So we have a Canadian team. And speaking of which, week one, game one of the entire history, first game ever, will be played in Albuquerque. The Calgary Riders travel as far south as they have to ever in this league to Albuquerque. They will be against this brilliant Albuquerque defense. They will be an F on the charts. Albuquerque will rate out a C. So as it looks now, Calgary may have traveled a long way to unfortunately suffer the Apaches, the slings and arrows of the Apache. And there have been some renames for those who watch me make the league since then. We have now the Pueblo Navajo, and we have the Albuquerque Apache. So they used to be the Comanche, but the Apache were more regional. So we have the Albuquerque Apache, and we have the Pueblo Navajo. So we have two Native American indigenous nations, which is kind of cool. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens here as Albuquerque gets the ball first in my rules. And again, it's a simple roll on a chart to find out what happens. 6 going to be 6 on C is a field goal. So Albuquerque's place kicker, Baker, is going to score a field goal. So Baker with a field goal. This is the traditional, this was how Football Time was originally designed, to be a simple possession-based game. Of course, there's been additions to instant plus full games. There's now a full simulator. All right, Calgary goes to work. They're looking at the F charts. They must really, they need a 3 to score touchdowns. 5, they're going to end up punting. Their punter, oh, we don't have a punter name, so we're just going to put punt. All right, Albuquerque goes to work, and they're going to go 4 on the C charts is a field goal. So Baker is going to get another field goal. So, folks, it is 6-0. Calgary needs a 3 to score 7. 3, there it is, touchdown for Calgary. How does Calgary score here on the road on an F chart? That's pretty epic. 14. They're going to score on a quarterback seam pass to receiver 2. So quarterback seam pass. The Calgary Riders have Olivier as their quarterback. Olivier as their quarterback. It is a pass TD to receiver 2. Of course, we have receiver 1 named, so we name the core players. There are backups, so we're going to put in here receiver 2, and I'll just put receiver 2. The extra point is automatic because the chart says it is. And wow, Calgary late in the first quarter takes the lead 7-6. All right, here we go. Albuquerque, what are they going to do? 6, they're going to score another field goal. So Baker, right now, the Calgary Rider defense is finding a way to force Albuquerque into field goals. Can Calgary keep up the scoring? No, they're going to punt. Again, it is 9-7 now. Albuquerque's final possession is going to be another field goal. Holy cow. Baker, right? The first game ever in our career, Baker's going to set the standard for field goal kickers. Calgary, 1, they're going to have an event. Uh-oh, this could be dangerous. Our event chart is 4. 4 is the quarterback is sacked by the DL and the quarterback fumbles the ball away, recovered by the linebacker. So we're going to have a fumble lost by Olivier. Remember, I keep box score highlights for my award winners. Olivier, its sack was by DL Wilkes. Sack, Wilkes, fumble recovery by Fairfax. So both these guys get a point in my Defensive Player of the Year awards for Albuquerque. So Albuquerque, sack, strip, fumble, and they're going to lose the ball. And now we have got halftime on us. Baker hits 2 more field goals. It is 12-7 at halftime. Calgary, not out of this. All right, after the halftime adjustments, Calgary comes out, and they are rolling first on the F charts. They need a 3. Nope, they're going to have another event. Again, this event can be disastrous. 3, it will be a field goal blocked. Oh, so they get down there. Lavard has a field goal blocked. And let's see here, 3, field goal blocked by the DB. And the DB's going to get, so Shaw blocked by Shaw. So Albuquerque's had a sack, strip sack, fumble, and they've now blocked a field goal. Shaw has blocked a field goal, but more importantly, it puts them on the A column for their next roll. So we're going to put in parentheses A. They're going to get to roll the A column. Albuquerque with a chance to almost put this game on ice. 6 is field goal. Holy cow, on the A chart, Baker, they still cannot get in the end zone against Calgary. Baker will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 field goals in week 1 of the first game ever. He is setting a record that all place kickers will be chasing in week 1. Calgary needs a 3. Touchdown, Calgary. Hallelujah. Calgary's going to make this interesting. And it's going to be 11-12. It's going to be a quarterback fade pass to R1. There it is. So Olivier with a pass. TD2. Receiver 1 is Cuthbert. And it's a PAT. Holy cow, folks. Calgary's in this ball game despite some rough play. And Albuquerque could have put game on ice multiple times. Here we go. Final play, or the final possession of the third period. On the C chart is dropped on the floor. Oh, let's hope that's not a bad omen. 5, touchdown. Finally, Albuquerque breaches the Calgary defense for a touchdown. And it's going to be 10. Running back off tackle, their stud, Milton Maynard, is going to run. Maynard with an OT run TD. PAT is good. And so we had a block. And Baker got a field goal. Maynard scored a touchdown. So Albuquerque scores 10 in the third. And Olivier gets a second touchdown pass. So right now, we have Calgary's quarterback leading the league in touchdown passes with 2. Fourth quarter, Calgary, can they continue to score touchdowns? They have to roll 3s. Yep, touchdown, Calgary, hot, damn. Oh my God, these little dice are rounded, so they roll really nice. 11-15 is going to be quarterback swing pass. Olivier is definitely proving out to be the guy. Pass, TD2, the running back, that's going to be for Calgary. The running back is Robert. Wow, PAT. Uh-oh, Calgary is putting the pressure on the Albuquerque Apache in the first game ever. 5, Albuquerque's going to score a touchdown, though, so they're not going away, folks. Albuquerque gets 8. That's a running back 2. That's the second back. Crossbuck, so we're going to get RB2. I don't have them named. RB2, Crossbuck. Run TD. Extra point is good. Calgary, what can they do? They need to keep rolling 3s. No, it's going to be a punt. And Albuquerque's final possession of the game is an event. Oh, this could kill them if this is a 1. Holy cow, a 1 and a 1. If I roll the 1, it's a pick 6. And Calgary will score a late touchdown. Let's try again. Touchdown, pick 6, Albuquerque's Lions. Intercepted by the DB, Trevor. And he's going to get a pick 6 PAT. Oh my God. That means Calgary scores in the fourth quarter 14 points. Albuquerque gets 7, and I got to actually tally it. We got 28 points for the Calgary Riders. Albuquerque scores 17, 23, 29. What? 29 that didn't win it. The pick six did not win it for Calgary. Calgary in a heartbreaker. Then they had a field goal blocked, so they should have won this game. They had a sack, fumble, but their defense played proud ball, making Baker kick 5 field goals. Yep, and they're going to lose, though. They're 0-1 versus 1-0. The Albuquerque Apache, in reality, made this a much harder game than it needed to be. Albuquerque's a C, Calgary an F. Calgary travels well, and their defense tries their best to keep them out of the end zone. They get a pick six. Their defense looks solid. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Game 1 is a fantastic game using the football time book. Remember, I played an exhibition game at the end of that creation video, and Calgary beat Denver in an exhibition game, 23-12. So, ironically, Calgary's been featured twice in videos already. All right, there we have it, folks. That was Game 1 of the inaugural season of the Rocky Mountain Football League using Football Time Special Edition. Right, this is the Rocky Mountain Football League. I will put every single game of the entire first inaugural year in this book, and it is my inaugural league book. I've got all my teams named and laid out here. I've got all their ownership, and I have their current values and their cash. And then I put them on I started with them on index cards, named all their players, and I've got the schedule here. So Calgary goes on the road and loses 28-29 in a fantastic debut. Calgary 0-1, Albuquerque 1-0. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.